Happy New Comic Book Day, everybody. My name is Chris the Comic Vet. Hope this live stream finds you safe and well. Well, most of the people that are watching are in the United States, which is fantastic. But where I am in Ontario, just had a tornado warning. Yes, Canada, tornado warning. This kind of thing that I thought was kept down towards Kansas. The whole Wizard of Oz thing. But anyways, it never happened, never materialized, just people panicking, I guess, because we had a few clouds. Normally we don't have clouds. It's usually just snow. But anyways, all joking aside, New Comic Book Day was pretty good for me. My comic shop got everything, and we're going to talk all about it. I'm going to bring in some friends. I'm going to bring in Digger Jim.
Ah!
Rob's Fat Stacks.
Ah!
TW.
Yeah.
And Gary B.
What is up?
One of these things is not like the other.
There we go.
One of the
No lie.
Yeah, it was an interesting little bit of time. I guess about an hour ago, everyone's phones exploded and everything, I guess, around the province. And I thought, oh, it's an Amber Alert or something. But no, it was a tornado warning.
So it was the warning tape. I can see this now. Here I am in Canada. Huh. Hey, where's the kite?
It's just
Better
like
than having an Amber Alert
like,
while a tornado warning's ongoing.
Let's go.
And the funny thing, there was an Amber
kite.
Alert a couple days ago, and thankfully the girl was recovered safely here in Ontario. Went from one part of the province right to Toronto. And,
It was nice.
You guys
of
have
to
silver
return.
alerts?
Silver?
Yeah, we have silver
Come on.
alerts as well.
What is that?
It's when an old person is fucking lost.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not making shit up.
I thought you were putting me on there.
We had one here about a month ago.
Really?
The guy was like 82 and had
Somebody
dementia.
with potential dementia, yeah.
Yeah, he had dementia and
wow,
totally
that's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
totally.
that hasn't made its way here. Gary, you got that in New
They
York?
just throw they're like Logan's Run. They get rid of
I've never
everybody
heard
at a
of
certain
silver
age.
alert
They
until just
feed you
right
to the
now.
polar bears.
Yeah, I haven't either. Old people don't get lost in Wisconsin.
They're usually dead, cut from the winters, right?
Yeah, they wander onto some farm and the cows eat them.
That's right.
Anyways,
watch
let's
out
say
for
hello
those
to
mad
people
cows.
in the chat. Lascrucius 1971. Hello from New Mexico. Hello from Ontario. I survived the tornado scare of 2022. Bonjour, Jean. Comment es-tu? Mars has joined us. Mars, it's been a while. Hope that you're doing well.
I've seen
And
Mars forever.
at 6 o'clock, I believe that she's in and around Texas, if I'm right. So that sounds about right.
Yeah.
One of the nicest guys on YouTube, Chop and Drop. Happy New Comic Book. Pardon me. Happy New Comic Book Day. My God, I'm struggling. Jim is saying hello to everyone.
Yeah.
And
Skip all that.
I'm gonna continue to skip all this. And that's Mr. Bird has joined us. Kenna, thanks for spending some time with us. Blue Heli Chris.
You can do it.
Thanks, man. That's pretty good. All right. DJ's in the house. Stick around, my man. Digger Jim, you just won this sexy MFR award.
He did.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just in case people are not understanding what DJ means. Whoop, whoop, look at that shirt. Whoop, whoop. All right. Did you end up getting your hands on one of those Remy Q shirts?
I got a limited edition Remy Q in the mail just the other day. It's in the wash getting
That vinegar
washed.
smell out. Yeah.
Yep. And then I gotta order Mark's. I think I'm gonna order.
I
two,
think
one
I'm
for me
officially
and the-
now.
And the
I
brother.
can drink coffee from a different YouTuber mug every day of the week.
Jim, here you
Great.
go, man. Just for you.
You sexy motherfucker.
Oh, hey now. I thought it was a major manufacturer.
You sexy motherfucker.
Fabricator.
Well, there goes
Yeah,
the right
there
speed
goes-
to this video.
No, I spoke
Yeah.
over it. It's okay.
No. I kept it low.
It was a fabricator.
We were talking during the whole
was going to
thing.
be like, there's going to be some change owed to that artist. But anyways,
You can't say sexy motherfucker without thinking about.
You should
the
play some
Prince
R. Kelly
thing.
while you're at it.
Fabricator. Come on.
Motorfinger. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Soundgarden's first album, Bad Motorfinger.
Bad Motorfinger. Yeah.
There you go.
Outshined. And you know what's
He's a
funny? I saw
fucker.
Soundgarden years ago, and Nine Inch Nails actually opened up for them and blew them off the stage, in my opinion. But I went there to hear Rusty Cage and Outshined. It was the that Black Hole Sun tour, and they didn't play Outshined. I was sincerely disappointed. And I swore I will never see them again. And
the first concert I ever went to was Soundgarden opening for Skid Row because it was a weird ass era.
Wow.
And
now
Soundgarden blew Skid Row out of the water. So
did Skid Row have Sebastian Bach with them?
Yeah, it was still the Sebastian Bach days, but Soundgarden was so much better.
Marcus joined us.
The best shows I saw was Violent Femmes opening for the B-52s, and they were both incredible.
Yeah. Geek out with Roscoe. Roscoe, hope that you're doing well, my man. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. Yeah, my first real concert was this is going to show my age. Slaughter, Faster Pussycat opening up for Kiss, who opened up for Whitesnake featuring Steve Vai on guitars.
Wow.
Now, Kiss is a group I always wanted to see, but never got to see.
Were they in makeup or out of makeup at that time?
For that tour, it was out of makeup. It was the Hot in the Shade tour. I've seen Kiss countless times with and without makeup.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one I wish I'd have seen.
Yeah.
Kiss I've always loved since I was a kid. Kiss, Prince, Peter Gabriel. None of the stuff I like mixes together.
No.
God, I think my first concert was something really hip, like the Kingston Trio, along with John Denver or something. You know.
I know John Denver.
You don't know the Kingston Trio, man?
Old
folk music. That's what my parents were into. Drug me to these old folk concerts. But
first
one of my own was a Lollapalooza. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were Oak Ridge boys.
Yeah, we got that. No, my first one would have been for me personally choosing to go to was Lollapalooza.
Here I had you pegged for Hannah Montana.
My wife got the duty to go to all the Wiggles concerts.
Which Lollapalooza, Rob?
I'd have to go back and look, but I know it was Nine Inch Nails was there along with. I remember Arrested Development was there. I remember they were like
that might be number 2. Then.
Arrested Development was playing, and people were moshing to Arrested Development. Yeah. I was like, "Oh,
hey man, Tennessee!
How do you mosh to Tennessee?" Yeah, exactly. It's like, But it was weird. After that, I started working in the rock stations, and I just went to. If it was a metal band, I've probably seen them.
Yeah,
I mean, the pinnacle is Ozzy opening for Black Sabbath, fronted by Ozzy. Nice. So when Ozzy does a double
that was the first reunion tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like he went out there and did War Pigs solo, and then turned around and did War Pigs again with Black Sabbath.
Yeah, some crazy stuff.
And I saw a lot of Poison and Motley Crue concerts.
I've seen Poison. Yeah,
I saw Great White, where the guy smashed his own face with the mic, and he had to pause because he's trying to sing with a bloody nose. He had to stop the set. This is embarrassing.
Destiny's Child, like that. That's not too many people can claim that got to see Beyonce before she became, a one-name superstar.
Yeah.
The first concert I went to, like that, my mom dragged me to was the Monkees. And,
good stuff.
Nice.
And Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, I believe. Monkees opened up for Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, and I don't really have that many memories of it. But yeah.
The weirdest one I went to was probably, or the strangest one is Rammstein was opening for KMFDM. So this was like as Du Hast was just getting released in the United States, so nobody knew who. Most people outside of the industrial music scene didn't really know who Rammstein were, and so they were outside actually just giving away singles.
Wow.
Outside the club.
Yeah.
But when they came out to open the show, they came out on fire. I mean, literally. They had put that fire burning paste on, came out, they were on fire, picked up their guitars, they ignited, and played the first song on fire. And I was you guys rock.
That's a hell of a gimmick
right there. That's a show. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly. That's some showman. Hey, that's right. Let's do this. Forget the headliner. I'm here to see you now.
But I got to admit, now that I'm in my late 40s, one of the biggest cool, or one of the coolest things that I can claim in my music journey and going to live concerts and live shows was I saw Motorhead in September, and 3 months later, Lemmy passed away in December. So it was cool to say that I finally got to see Motorhead. Whether you're a fan or not, everyone knows Motorhead.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, Chris, a little cool thing about Canada is I lived an hour away in Plattsburgh, New York from Montreal. 45 minutes, right, from the border.
Yep.
So when we went to go see concerts, we went to the old Montreal Forum where the Habs played.
Yeah.
So we'd always go see there. I mean, I saw Motley Crue there 3 times. I saw Poison. I saw so many groups there. I still remember Tommy Lee's drums going over the crowd when he had that whole kit set up.
Wow.
But we used to all get together, like 8 to 10 of us. We rent a limo so nobody had to worry about driving, and have the limo driver just take us to Canada and back.
All right.
I never made it to the Forum. I've been to the Bell Center. I think the 2nd or 3rd season was open many, many years ago, but no, I never made it to the old Forum.
So many concerts there.
Yeah. The first concert I saw at Maple Leaf Gardens was Iron Maiden with Anthrax opening up, and I didn't know much about Iron Maiden, but I do now.
You know, my favorite song of theirs is one nobody knows, Alexander the Great. It was like it was just on one of their albums in the back.
Power Slave?
I can't remember. It's too long ago, buddy.
Yeah. It was buried on the B side.
Yeah.
For you kids who don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up.
What's the B side, Dad?
That's an album by Anthrax.
Ricky Louie, Casual Times at Ridgemont High.
Nice.
Mad Spidey just popped in for a sec. Hope that you're doing well, my man.
One of the cooler shows I saw, which is not rock related, but I did get to see Aretha Franklin at House of Blues, and that was,
there you go.
Oh wow,
that's nice.
That was pretty
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice small venue, and yeah,
those are fun. So you get to see those big bands or big artists at small venues.
Yeah.
Metallica.
I always wanted to see Iggy Pop too, and I never got to see him.
Oh, he's still with us. But if you guys participate in the Deadpool, I'm taking Phil Collins.
All right.
The guy doesn't look good. All right, let's talk New Comic Book Day. I thought that this was going to be a little bit of a lighter week. I know that when will Chris do it? My touring days are over.
Chris and I that's our next step after Only Slabs.
Yes,
Chris and I are forming a band.
And nothing but power chords.
Right. Well, we'll make sure that we tour the country in an old police cruiser that we pick up at auction.
And wear nice suits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're gonna call you guys 2 nickels back.
2 nickels. I love it.
Yeah. I'll play the role of Dan Aykroyd. Yeah. I thought that today was going to be a little bit of a lighter day, and then I walked into my LCS Retro Rocket Comics, and the owner Chris, who's actually hanging out in the chat. I see Trev, the shipping guru, has joined us too. Trev, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us. Chris previously yesterday reached out to me and he said, "Hey, do you want these 3 books?" and sent 3 images, and I'll show you. And I was just like, yes, and yes. That was my response. And it turned out to be a little bit more of a wallet banger kind of day, but I got a Taylor size.
Yeah, your stack's bigger than mine.
Wow. Yeah.
Type of book. So let's get right into this, ladies and gentlemen. I am proud to announce that one of the best artists of our generation came out with 2 covers today, and that is Joshua Williamson. My goodness.
Yeah.
Joshua Williamson just delivers.
I didn't see that cover, else I would have bought it.
Yeah, I got it. Oof.
Yeah, my God, he is so good. Like he's done one of my favorite covers of all time, Batgirl 23, I believe, and then he delivered with Poison Ivy as well. And man, Mr. Williamson, kudos, sir, kudos, just fantastic work. And Art Germ did a great cover too, but at some point I had to hit the brakes. My wallet was crying. But yeah, Josh Williamson with Poison Ivy 3, which is actually a really good story. And no, Gary, I am not a fan of this band.
Are you serious?
I am not a fan of the
Listen,
Tragically
they're
Hip.
no
love
bare
the
naked
Tragically
ladies.
Hip. They're so good.
No,
They were so good. It's too bad what
Right.
happened to their lead
When
singer.
I think Canada, I think music, like the bare naked ladies and Justin Bieber.
Rush, like, come on, Rush. We gave the world the greatest drummer. Okay, anyways.
How do you not like the Tragically Hip?
Oh, the guy from Tool's better than Neil Peart.
I just
Chris, just ignore him.
You know, you can always flick him off. You know, you can put him in timeout if you need
stool on
to.
my show. But anyways, my LCS owner had put this away for me.
Ooh.
This is the 1 in 25 unlockable, or pardon me, issue 25 unlockable. And you guys know how I feel about Janie Frisen's artwork. So one of the few books that Taylor has been really preaching that he really likes that I missed out on was 8 Billion Genies. However, today the second printing got released. I picked it up. So I'm hoping that this book delivers the way that TW and a few others have saying it's actually a really good read.
You know, it's been optioned.
T-dubs.
So that means it'll be worth $20 for about 6 months.
Yeah,
It's
6
true.
days.
It's true. And yeah.
But he's got the rarer second print.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, those of us born in the 70s have no respect for second prints. I just want to read it.
I know.
Anyways, the Todd McFarlane Less Spawn.
Fire cover though.
Yeah, it's but Rory McConville Spawn's actually been all right.
Has the writing gotten better or worse since the Todd father left?
It's gotten a little bit better, I gotta admit.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt so hard to say.
It's gotten a little bit better.
Wow.
Speaking of second printing,
trash another Canadian.
Yeah,
Todd's an expat.
yeah, it's true. Hold on. No, but he doesn't live that far from me. That's actually the God's honest truth. He's less than 15 kilometers. What's that? Like 8 or 9 miles. Grim second
town.
printing number 2. This is a little bit of a spec grab, I gotta admit.
It's called
The book that I said I was going to give up months ago, I'm actually really enjoying it right now. Iron Man 23, 22.
Where's Iron Man? He's
That's
so stealthy.
Iron Man's
see
dead. This is still just a clone that we're dealing with. Anyways, a fun read. The new FF. I don't know if you guys are still reading this or not. I'm really enjoying it. This kind of looks like Arthur Adams' work, but I don't think it is.
I was going to say it looks like Art Adams.
It does look like Arthur Adams, but I don't know if it is. That chin on the Hulk definitely is inspired by Arthur Adams, but I don't see his name anywhere on here. All right, another fire cover. There's been a lot of fire covers for this week. Halcyon Legacy 5.
Wow, that's still out?
Yeah, with Bosk. Yeah.
With the lizard dude.
All right.
That's a Star Wars title even I don't pick up anymore.
So for those of you that saw that at Week's End months and months ago where I said the term hockey bag and Mark blew his mind saying, what are you even talking about? Well, Mark, if you're watching and you saw the beat cover for Harley Quinn number 18, where Harley is playing hockey, where do you think she put her hockey equipment, sir? In a hockey bag.
He didn't know what a hockey bag was?
He thought it was like, he's like, no, it's not called a hockey bag. It's a duffel bag. And I'm like, a duffel bag and a hockey bag, two different things.
Different, yes.
Two different
I know
things.
that.
Yeah. Oh, Studs is saying that it's Nick Bradshaw. Okay. Yeah, they have very similar style.
Yeah, they do.
Another fantastic cover. Harley Quinn 18.
Wow. You went cover crazy, brother.
I did. My LCS owner Chris. It was just like, this is one of the first 2 books that he said, "Do you want the covers for?" Were the Middleton books. He knows that I like Middleton, and then this one as well. I actually thought that this was going to be shop exclusive, but he had it. I'm getting it, and then he said this is going to be the first of 4 homages. So,
including your Killing Joke one you like so much.
Really? And he mentioned the Jim Lee standing on the statue cover, or pardon me, standing on the gargoyle. Yeah.
There's several in a row coming out, and one of them will be the Killing Joke, and one of them is like the Batgirl cover, and I think the I think one of them is the first Robin.
Okay. Well,
So
if it's a
several.
Killing Joke homage, that'll be the second one in 2 months.
Ooh.
And I know Jim picked it up. Jim and I briefly talked about this, but the best story DC's putting out. I'm sorry, those of you that are into Dark Crisis, but DC versus Vampires is the best
You got the wrong
crossover
cover,
they
but
got
that's
going
okay.
on. Now, Jim, I thought you may say that, so I went ahead and I got the right
Yes!
cover.
Ooh, that's a great cover.
That is awesome. I saw that and was like,
Yeah,
I don't even
this
want.
is,
Why did you put this cover ain't crap
Nathan-
in my there or
yeah.
whatever? Yeah.
Nathan Zirdi, I believe, does this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
he did a
Got a
great
little
job.
blood there on the utility
Yeah.
belt. Oh man.
Yep, and this actually has a slight connection to the story, so that's cool.
And
The
I'm bummed
birds
they
of,
canceled that Batwoman movie.
Top track.
we'll talk about that, but yeah, they
we'll talk about that.
I picked up DC's franchise obviously because it's franchise day for DC.
Yeah.
My hot pick this week,
Yeah.
I may scribble a little something else, or maybe I'll send this to Taylor and see if Taylor can scribble a little something on it.
I'll
since he's
scribble
in
what I
that.
thought of that book on there.
Oh, and here's my reader copy. But yeah,
What do spider turds look like, anyways?
apparently just like this.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone kind of likes noir though. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good story.
Noir is awesome.
Yeah. See, now Adrian can back me up.
Now, is Aranya still without her powers?
I haven't gone through it yet.
Oh.
The only book I actually read when I got in was DC versus Vampires, like I do every day. And like Jim and I both agreed, it's probably the weakest one
Right.
of the bunch so far, but it's a setup, moving heroes around or whatever.
Right.
So, like Jim said, it's a filler. I think he's right. It's a little bit of a filler, but it was still heavy action and the whole.
Is that an
Constantine
ongoing or
showing up.
is it a 12 issue?
I think it's 12 issues.
It's 12 issues, 2 1-shots, and now a mini series spinning off of it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
So, boys, that's my new comic book day. It's just a fire week for covers. Middleton has made his return. It's been a while since we've seen Josh Middleton, in my opinion. I might be wrong about that, but at least with some of the DC stuff. Yeah. Louis saying that Noir's story is good, and is it Ariana or Anya? Okay, catch it.
Aranya.
Yeah.
It's Anya Corazon, though. Is that, yeah.
And I disagree heavily with Louis' first half of that sentence.
Okay. Burke's joined us, my man. Hope that you're doing well. And
Aranya.
all right, let's throw the Ratio King up here.
Hi, how are you?
Robert, show us what you got.
So last week this was damaged. I didn't get any, but got it this week.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
And I'm not a Star Wars person,
Who
but
did
even
that
that one
cover?
looks nice.
Reese.
Oh yeah.
This is Rod Reese, and Rod Reese's covers when the ones he's done in the past, like all the droid covers, those are like major buco, awesome and pricey. But the DC franchise,
Yep.
The DC franchise.
Oh, I didn't see that cover. That's actually
Yeah,
This-
mine-
is
that's
that,
the
is
regular-
that Archer?
This is regular B cover. No,
that
no,
wasn't that wasn't an option. They little boogers. I'd have
Thank you for
gotten
joining
that
us.
one.
Big. Hope that you're doing good, man.
that's the regular B cover, and then we got the homage cover.
Oh, look at that. They're homaging
Neil.
AM.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And then just
Well,
one more
Neil
cover.
swiped that, or McFarlane swiped that from Neil Adams anyway. So
Did he?
kind of, I think so. The
Who did that one?
Yeah.
This
who
is
did
in
that?
Yak Lee.
Okay, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That
that
is
was
awesome.
freaking badass.
I'm gonna have to check that out. TW.
Batman Beyond, near Year Zero, whatever, Neo
Neo
Year, whatever. Of course, you always pick up the Derek Chew B covers because they've been freaking the reason to buy this book. Obviously, yes, I have all these already on order, all these homages to ensure that I get some. The 2099 Exodus. I've been continuing to get these border covers.
When is that
That's-
thing gonna end?
It's got to be ending soon.
Like put it out of its misery.
Yeah. It's like, oh god, there's no bigger 2099 mark than me, and I fucking getting below. There's Edge of Spider-Verse.
I got to admit, like, so this was my hot pick, and I got to go through a bunch of covers. That really is a weak cover compared to some of the other ones.
I definitely did not like the one that was the dinosaur with freaking Spider-Man outfit on.
Yeah,
it was pretty weak. This one who knows? It could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be a boat. You always knew how much I wanted one of those.
Hey Rob, just quick interruption. 2099 needs to really fix everything? Clone War.
Clonage.
Yeah.
So this is the 1 in 10.
So say her name again for me one more time.
Aranya.
Okay.
That's a horrible cover, though.
That's the character name.
Stupid costume, but like
Now, she does have a great cover, though. That's it right there.
Yeah.
The 1 in 25.
That one's better.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
It's a stupid costume.
Man, she gets a new costume.
That's the new costume.
That's the new costume?
And
okay.
Bam! Facsimile time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I was gonna pull the trigger on that. I don't know why I didn't.
Well, don't worry, Jim.
Doesn't really get the facsimiles.
I picked up 2 extra copies that are going in the slab. I'm sorry, the only slabs. Miss giveaway box. So make sure you tune in on Saturday at 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern for your chance to win.
That's 1:30 Central for everybody in the real time zone.
And who is the guest this week, Rob?
I'm glad you asked that question, John. This week, Jim. Oh my God. See, Taylor? It's not just you.
Yeah, but they're at least fucking related.
The other side of the pond.
But yes, Ilsun Comics from the UK will be on this week.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna definitely tune in.
So why is that book being reprinted? What's historical about that?
Yeah,
it's a first appearance of Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I thought his first appearance was
Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right there.
I feel like that book's probably about 6 months too late. Then they should have put that out when the TV show rolled out.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. I pick up all these facsimiles, even the Conan one,
I know.
Because
the Conan one was a fire cover.
Yeah.
I can't say that out loud. If I say that out loud, Gary's going to think that I secretly like Conan. And I can't allow that happen.
I only got like 6 of those facsimiles.
Right.
Only 6.
He's the savagest of all the savage
the greatest barbarian out there right now.
Yeah.
I'll even say that,
I like him better than Gru.
When you tune in,
is a good one.
Yeah, Owen is the best barbarian.
And when you tune in this week, you'll even not only get a chance to win books, but we'll be giving away the new Only Slabs magnets.
Oh my gosh, I must get one of those.
And Only Slab has stickers too now.
What?
We just got them in.
Nice.
Wow.
Chris, yours are on your way to you.
Yes. Seems fitting though.
Along with one of the limited, or not limited edition, but the brand new Only Slabs t-shirts available at the merch store.
Nice. What? Comic Mag Musings. Thanks for joining us.
All right, that's enough self-promotion for now.
Make sure you check out Only Slabs, formerly known as something else, this Saturday. Yeah. All right, Jim, my man, show us what you got.
They didn't even have a white cover, and I hated the other two, so I went with Scotty.
That is a great Scotty Young cover.
I went with Scotty because he was better than all of them.
Put that back up for a sec. My favorite one, I know that Peter's my favorite one, but come on, that Peter's great.
I'm just gonna say,
Miguel.
He's like he's getting yanked right off the toilet. He's just off.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that was the best cover. That's why I went with it. The other ones were, and I want to read it because it was Chris's hot pick. I'm halfway through this, and I'm sorry. I love Moon Knight. That last issue before this, where the vampire's talking to
Taskmaster,
and he's like, "Listen, I want you to kill Moon Knight." He's like, "Yeah, no, that's not going to happen." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, why not?" He's like, "That guy is like a 45 bullet. He just goes right through you and keeps on going, and he's crazy." Wow. And so now he sent in these thugs to go after him, and he's basically fighting them while he's having a discussion with his three with his other two personalities about who should be doing what, and it's all. This is
Anthony,
the best,
thanks for joining us.
Best cover. Best cover. The other one's trash. I had to tell my guy, I was like, if you see a cover like this and a stupid cover like that, you know better. I've been buying variants and everything else from you.
Hey, he should put both in your box and let you choose.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. I don't know why. But anyway, Batman. I'm digging it.
Batman.
Oh yeah, let me. So I picked this up from last week.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Or yeah, 2 weeks ago, yeah. And
that's a great cover.
It is, and again, I don't know what happened there, but this one, man. As soon as I walked in the door, I was like, gotta have it.
I didn't even see that at ours.
Gotta have it. Love it.
I forgot that it was coming out this week. Yeah.
You know what? This is one that straight up legit would be worth slabbing, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one's right up there with Batgirl 23. Just
and I
just put it on a picture frame and put it on your desk. So replace your wife. You don't need that. You just have a picture of her on your desk.
Like her hair's blowing gently. Like it's.
I'm gonna get one of those. It's all, what is it that Mark's got?
Marvel.
It's all soft. Awesome. The soft edges of it's like a painting of Jesus Christ.
I'm digging.
So this has the first appearance in it, apparently.
Shh, don't tell me I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
It's a guy or a place or a thing. I did not get the other cover of this. I didn't like it. I'm not sure I'm down with this character, to be honest with you. The Hawkman one, I like the cover of the life cover. The Hawkman one that came out before this one. But this, I didn't like the one. She looks terrible. She looks fake. I don't know. This was the best of the Dark Crisis.
Yeah, that cover was pretty cool.
Yeah, out of all the other ones. And that's it. I did not get anything else. I should have gotten that facility, but I can go and get it tomorrow or
the facsimile.
The facsimile, but I didn't. Now I'm gonna because Rob's making me. That's that.
Well done. All right, Taylor.
I like the sigh when you bring me up there, Chris. That's nice.
Show us what you got. Because you said that my stack's bigger than yours.
Your stack is. I didn't, and this is
close.
These are Marvel books from last week and this week because my LCS has had a few issues, and no indie books came in this week for so. Yeah.
Well, you guys should check out my LCS, Retro Rocket Comics.
Well,
he gets both every time, it seems. Are you enjoying that Strange?
God,
getting a little strange.
Yeah,
I want it to be. But I'm too far invested in it. I just want it to be over. Clea is not an interesting. It's just not a good character. Like,
is it a limited run?
No.
Yeah, 5-issue series. This is issue number 4. So.
Well, okay.
Hopefully she dies at the end of the next one.
Or brings Stephen Strange back to life.
Yeah, Ghost Rider.
Great.
And see, I was enjoying reading that, and then I don't know what happened. I missed it, and
it's been like it reminded me a lot of the Hulk TV show.
Yeah.
No, he wakes up in a barn without pants every
episode. He's somewhere else. Yeah, and he's half naked. Right. No, I was thinking that same. Yeah. I could see that. But the story though, it's very
Iron Cat number 2. I'm done with this one too.
Yeah.
Who's at the helm for Iron Cat?
Jed McKay.
Wow.
And he's at the helm of Strange too. He's hit or miss for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's 50-50. Good Canadian though.
And I thought just by the name that Iron Cat had a long run ahead of it.
I actually kind of like this A cover. It's not bad.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Poison Ivy.
This is not a crisis book. This is like it's not a bad Justice League story, or whatever. But it's not a crisis book.
Somewhere in Georgia.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody just shivered.
The variants numbered Jessica Jones being Jessica Jones, doing Jonesy things. Sword of Azrael number 1 that I only got because Dan Waters is writing it. I Need Therapy number 14. I bought this to spec on, so don't judge me.
Easy now.
Should have gotten the Scotty Young cover.
And this came out finally. Aquaman Andromeda number 2.
Cool.
So
That could be the best one for this week, in your opinion? Question mark.
probably, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's Rom V basically telling a horror story underwater. So
And blaming NASA for it, right?
kind of, yeah.
There was a paperback, or a couple paperbacks that dropped in my LCS on the new shelf this week, and one of them was a book that tying into what Taylor's saying. I've read the book. I have the hard copy around it, so I didn't pick it up. But it was a Star Wars paperback. It was called Dark Troopers. And if you really want an outside of the box Star Wars story, I recommend checking out the library or something. It's none of the main. There are main characters. Han Solo and stuff show up at some point in it, but essentially, it's zombies, Walking Dead meets Andromeda Strain in Star Wars.
Wow.
Nice.
Frickin' zombie stormtroopers and zombie frickin' Wookiees and stuff going crazy.
Cool.
People stranded on a Star Destroyer trying to survive as a virus spreads, and they're trying to figure it all out. Totally outside the box.
Wow.
Great. It's a great read if you just want fun. If you're a big Star Wars canon only guy, don't pick it up.
Not for you.
Yeah,
Oh, I like it though. I like that idea.
Well, you had me at an Andromeda Strain. Yeah. Okay. So for some different books, we're going to go to Gary.
Wait a second. Where are we doing?
Books?
And now for
It's some
something
different
completely
books.
different.
Right. I'm always
Non-
different.
Big superhero books. Gary, my man,
cool.
show us what you got.
First up, I picked up another copy of Grimm. I know this doesn't work for some people. I'm actually loving it. So,
I enjoy it.
I enjoy it.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer number 4.
Oh boy.
And number
I feel
4.
like I should go get those just because I have the coins, that match it with the coins.
You big tease. Red Sonja, Red Sith number 4, the last of this series.
Has that been good? Has it been good or?
I was waiting. I wait for my miniseries and I read them in one sitting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'm really happy, sometimes I'm really not.
He's reading the whole thing going, what a ripoff, what a ripoff.
Spider-Man 2099, because I too am getting all the border covers, because as if you know me, I'm a sucker for border covers.
Well, and let's be honest, that's just how 2099 should be presented, right?
I mean, the
It's
world
nice.
needs borders. Otherwise, Canada might invade.
Then I blame Small Town Collectibles
Okay.
for this one, but I peeked inside and I really liked the art in the inside and it really intrigued me. So I picked up The Vineyard number 1.
Well, I never heard of that.
Never saw that at mine.
Who's the creative team for that then, Gary?
It is Brian Hawkins and Sammy Cavella.
Okay.
I've never read or seen anything by them before, so I've heard good things. Of course, we all bought the same book.
Except for me.
Well, there goes the spec value. Everyone's
See, that's a good cover too.
The
That's a real
I
good
like
cover.
this cover, so I bought it.
See, that should have been the A cover.
And I also bought this book hoping that the 2 Spider Women that are my favorite pop in, which is Jessica Drew and Julia Carpenter.
Spoilers.
Well, I don't know if they do. I said I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I doubt they will, but
But you got 2
One
more
can
issues
hope.
for that to happen, though.
and then I got a little stack of back issues that I got, just fun
Nice.
stuff. So from Devil's Due Publishing, / number 1,
Wow.
Hold on.
just a killer cover.
Yeah.
Wow. Spike TV.
Yep, and then Sheena, Queen of the Jungle from Devil's Due Publishing, a series I have in trade, but first time I got a floppy of it.
99 cents.
And then the Joe Jusko cover.
I wondered what he's been up to since those trading cards.
He does the odd.
Oh, this is
Marvel
Devil's
cover,
Due
too.
Publishing. This is old.
Oh, gotcha.
The Age of Conan Hyborian Adventures one shot, which was a hole in my Conan collection. I had that now.
I misunderstood you. There's a hole in your Conan collection.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Not anymore.
Was that a glitch in
Conan
the Matrix?
Sumerian,
Yeah,
issue
something's
45.
wrong.
I have this, but I didn't have this cover, so now I have that cover. Conan the Cimmerian #1. I also had this, but I don't have that cover. So now I do.
Well, we'll put that back up for a sec. Who that art looks very familiar. Who did the artwork for that?
Cho.
Okay, Frank Cho.
And then I also have this, but not this cover. So this Conan the Cimmerian issue 0.
That's great.
And then last, Conan 31 with a very Art Adamsy Conan cover. But I mean, not Art Adams, Adam Hughes cover, but it's not Adam Hughes, but it looks very Adam Hughesy to me. And I did not have this cover. So there you go.
Wow.
My Savage Hall.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well
Frank
done.
Show does not do a lot of dudes. Cole.
Mm-mm.
You can always count on me to have different books from everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's first Conan's a pricey book, is it not? Like,
Yeah.
like that's
the
like a
1970
mid grade
book?
is almost 4 figures, is it not?
Depends
In a
what grade.
9.8, I think
Right.
it's around 5,000.
It doesn't matter. Biggie's not not a high end collector on that. He would
So-
go out and get something at the bottom end, lower end, which is going to be affordable.
Yeah, I have a
Which is
6.0
what we would all
and
do.
that's what I think it's around a $500 to $600 book now,
Oh, okay.
and that's in a 6.0. But it goes
Oh,
up like a lot.
Trev figured it out. By whole Gary means I'm
Yeah,
missing
thanks, Trev.
variant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can get one for 500. And what grade big are you talking about?
Whatever you can get.
Yeah.
Probably 6.0 and under.
Okay.
That's some sultry Barry Windsor Smith goodness on that cover too.
Is he still alive? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like he never comes to North America for like I've never seen him in a lineup for a con
I don't know.
in North
He
America.
dropped like an enormous hardcover last year called Monsters that I need to get at some point. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I have an X-Men cover where it's late 80s where Storm is holding Dazzler back. And the cover was done by Barry Windsor Smith and Arthur Adams. I got Arthur Adams on it and Chris Claremont. I'd love to get BWS, but who knows?
Oh, good
Who
to know.
knows?
Paul. Maybe I'll read it on there first. Thanks.
Hoopala, hoopala.
Yeah.
So,
It's a nice
Let me ask you guys though, since we're done with the comics, and you hinted that we're going to talk Batwoman.
Yep.
How do you shelf a $90 million movie? At some point, you got to recoup some of that money. I think this is a ploy that they're going to say they're shelving it. They'll show up on Warner Brothers app, on HBO Max.
Not true.
They're
But you
saying
gotta
it's
re-
going nowhere. But my
you-
question is 90 million budget or they've spent 90 million so far?
It's a finished film now.
No,
What I read.
is it? Because I thought they
That's what I
still had
read
to do
today.
reshoots or something.
Yeah, I thought I thought the
reshoots are
crew was
always
going to be
scheduled
shorted
for
money.
every movie.
They're just
Yeah.
practicing this so they figure out what the hell to do with the Flash movie.
Well, here's the thing. The company who has it now didn't spend the money on it.
Right. I feel
It's
bad for the actors involved though too. They did
I have
all
it
that. I
now.
mean, they still got paid. So.
somebody else paid
They
for
get
it.
paid. Yeah, they get paid. So I
Yeah,
mean,
they got paid.
you know, is it hurt their? well,
If
they
it
can-
if it
they
was
can
to
still-
become if it was to
yeah.
become the next big thing, it hurts them. But if
Right.
it was to come nothing, people were going to pan it, then it doesn't hurt them, and they got paid.
Right.
They got a job no matter what, right?
right.
So
Trev saying
knows?
that it's complete. Mars is saying I don't think so. I think it's just bad. The only little bit I saw was I'm sure you guys saw too was Batgirl on her motorcycle. I guess getting ready to film a scene. She came to the end of the street, rolled the bike around, and then was about to take off. And she was in full costume on this motorcycle. It's the only stuff I saw. I didn't even know that they were filming it, to be honest with you.
Look, someday it'll come out at some point. Why do I know this? Because all the other movies that have been made that people said never see the light of day, like the
Right.
Fantastic Four and
And,
other
yeah.
stuff, that Corman's Fantastic Four, that can't have come out. So
Bootleg.
eventually it will, but at
I
least
mean,
it'll look
also it might be shot, but I don't. That it might be completely shot, but that doesn't mean they have the effects done for it or anything.
Well, they
either.
said they decided not to release it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may change down the road
Anywhere.
once they got their
Yeah.
tax write-offs, and then they go, "Oh, hey, we have this in the can. Let's pull it out now." and
Maybe
release
it's their new marketing strategy because nothing else has worked for DC.
Well, look at the cast that was in it too. You had Brendan Fraser, Michael Keaton as Batman, J.K. Simmons was reprising his role as Gordon.
Yeah, okay, but so let's talk about that for a second. You got Michael Keaton, who is probably limited to cameos realistically at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, who's literally about 3 times the actor he used to be.
You're a savage.
Now listen.
Look, would you want to see him
he's
come out
good.
and do George of the Jungle 3 right now?
No, but he's in DC continuity as Cliff.
He's
Right.
true. He
So
is a working
maybe
actor.
he's Robot Man and Batwoman, and that would be fucking
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Yeah.
look, I'm not one to body shame even guys because look, I ain't exactly a Speedo wearing guy anymore, but or ever was. But the
Thank God for the clarification.
yeah, he's Robot Man. Okay, well there you go.
Yeah, he is Robot Man.
Yeah, and Doom Patrol. Yeah.
Rob's always been a banana hammock guy.
I don't know.
Well,
I think right now it's like they're coming in. They have a limited time to do some stuff for tax purposes, and then they can always change their mind later.
Okay.
Well, they will. You know, you and I both know nothing ever stays shelved. Especially, they'll get all their petitions signed, and everyone will have an outcry. Then they'll do a fan release on the app where it doesn't matter.
Or they'll sneak. They will themselves sneak release, leak a version of it themselves to get hype over it. To then
like Liefeld with Deadpool.
Who's the director on it? I really haven't paid much attention.
I haven't either.
Oh,
yeah. My
Some
LCS
guy.
owner is saying the biggest expense of any movie's advertising may not be worth
It's
putting
true.
another 100 million.
Yeah.
This could be the best free advertising they ever got.
Yeah.
Right.
For this movie.
Yeah, the talk it up, right?
The directors were Adil El Arbi, sorry for mispronouncing it, and Bilal Fala. They did Bad Boys for Life and Miss Marvel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Ms. Marvel TV show. Gotcha. Yeah, could be all right.
Let's be honest. DC has not been hitting home runs recently. When Suicide Squad came out, James Gunn's Suicide Squad, it's considered a box office flop, no matter how much the comic book community likes it or dislikes it.
Right.
And now Super Pets failed to meet expectations this weekend. I think they were hoping for a 40 plus or 50 plus million opening weekend. I think it did 24 or something like that. And I don't even know if it was actually number one or not. But yeah, it's
and that's with the Rock and
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Rock, Kevin Hart, and Jim from The Office did the voice
Yeah.
of Superman.
Now I haven't seen any of it. Was it actually aimed at kids or was it just animated with adult garbage in it?
No, it's aimed at kids, I would think.
I don't know. Mark liked it. So.
Well, I'm asking. The reason I'm asking is because kids movie. Because then it's another bump, right? Because kids movies generally do pretty well because all of a sudden the family's taking them. It's like one kid's interested. All of a sudden that's like 3 tickets, right?
Right. That's a good point.
Well, I think DC's going to see some backlash too from this whole Batgirl thing because they've had how many Batman movies, and then the one female-led Bat movie they have, and it gets canceled.
Well, then again, there's also the fallout from the Batwoman show that they couldn't keep an actress to save their life. So,
right.
What was
it's been on the WB or whatever? Yeah.
So, well,
yeah.
that assumes a couple of things.
That
DC has fans of their films, and then fans of their films that give a shit about Batwoman.
Mark.
I mean, it's like it's a subset of a subset. Like the DC fan base just isn't there for the live action shit because like DC's crapped the bed so often lately.
Yeah, I think we all can agree if Black Adam doesn't do well, if it comes out and belly flops.
What was it?
Yeah,
this was going to be
they're going to be in a whole world of trouble.
This wasn't going to be a theater release. This was going to be a direct streaming release, wasn't it?
Right. I thought it was going to be on HBO Max.
It was going to be a direct video.
It was teased momentarily as a theatrical. Then it was going to be a direct to Max.
Right.
And then it's a direct to nothing now.
Which you really wonder then why not release it to your streaming if you've spent the money on it and you have a platform and you're just going to throw it up there. You don't even need to do anything more than put splash that's available on your thing.
Right. I mean, you put Steel on the app. Why not this?
Is Steel on the app?
Yeah. Is Steel on HBO Max?
Yeah, I
watched
HBO Max a couple weeks ago just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
Wow.
It's not like you're going to get more than 2
I've got to go watch it
subscriptions
now
to see this movie, but it becomes content that's there.
I've got to go watch that.
I think Trev just hit the nail on the head. DC
Yeah,
has no direction, and he's a DC guy. Like I'm a Superman guy. I enjoy the Man of Steel, but they can't even figure that out.
Does
Well,
DC
arguably-
stand for directionally challenged?
Arguably the best DC movie in the past 5 years, arguably, has been The Batman, and that's not in continuity according with the rest of their shit. So,
And I can rip that movie right apart plot wise.
oh yeah, I mean, I personally like Suicide Squad better, but
Which one?
I enjoyed
the
Zack
James
Snyder's Justice League. Personally, I think that's it for me. But again, that's
Only
I could rip the hell out of that.
let's only go to
same
theatrical
thing,
releases.
right?
Yeah.
It's just last 10 years, I would say Man of Steel is probably number one for me. But my God, they've given us Birds of Prey, like and that Harley Quinn movie. I'm talking
hated
about.
Birds of Prey, and I watch every superhero movie, and I had the hardest
seen
time
That was
finishing it.
painful to get through, man. Painful.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
7
bad
or 8
in
guys
every aspect.
unloading fully automatic weapons, and no one got shot in the opposite direction. Like my God, it was such a
And cocaine is a superpower.
just what in the world? Like, I get they're trying to step
Well,
away
also,
from Marvel, do standalone movies. That are
Wonder
slightly
Woman
connected.
84 was a turd.
Yep.
I mean,
And that
First
had
one was
so much
fine.
potential.
the first
But
one was
the
all right.
The
except
first
for it
one
had
was fantastic.
had a crap ending, but it was a good other up until
Hey,
the-
Wonder Woman 1984 had a great final 30 seconds.
Where the credits were rolling?
No,
Was your name on? Was your name in the credits?
No.
I don't know.
We got Linda Carter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Shop has joined us. Shop, my man. Hope that you're doing well. Yeah, it's like, my God, I get everyone's still butthurt about Thor and some of the Disney Plus airings that Marvel's given us, Moon
All the
Knight and
fans
Hawkeye
are
and stuff.
over everything.
But
You guys need to calm the hell down and just sit
Marvel's-
back, relax, and enjoy it.
Marvel's problem is when they first started the universe, they had like a year between each thing and the minimum. So like they had time to work on the quality, they had time to do all this shit, and now they're just churning out as much as they can as fast as possible. And I get, like the quality is going to suffer. Like it's suffers in their comics, it suffers in everything. Like you can't throw out that much shit and have that quality product all the time.
Right.
I really thought Miss Marvel was a step above most of the stuff.
Oh yeah, Miss Marvel.
I enjoyed every
Miss Marvel
episode of
was
Miss Marvel, beginning to end. Watching with
I
a
did
big
too.
smile.
Yeah,
I did too, Gary.
I think it dipped a bit in the middle. The time.
Kyle's joined us. Kyle, my man. Hope that you're doing well. Sorry, TW.
No. I think Miss Marvel dipped a bit in the middle, but I think it was one of DC's better or Marvel's better offerings recently.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I don't care about individual shows when I look at a series. I care about how does the series stand up overall.
Yeah.
Right,
And
as a whole run.
You're gonna tell a story. The pacing is gonna change at different points from what you're doing.
Yep.
I'm fine with that. As
Now,
long as nothing gets completely off the rails.
if we have time, what do you guys think about the 18 episode ordering of Daredevil?
I think it's
I-
too much.
I think
Well,
it's great, but I
touch
don't
on
think
that.
we're getting 18 in a row. I think they may
it's-
cut that up into
yeah,
3.
it
I think
has
they're going
to
to cut it
be.
in 3.
Because people complained that 13 episodes on Netflix was too long. And then
If you're telling
and
one
then they were
story,
touting
yes.
how happy they were for 18. It's like these are the same people that complained about 13 episodes.
Yeah.
It depends upon what the stories you're telling and how the pacing is.
Yeah,
If, it's,
complain
if your
about
story is an
5 of
hour-long
Defenders.
story that you're milking into 18 episodes, then
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't.
if
I mean, it can't be comic based because I don't think Daredevil has a complex enough story to last 18 episodes in the comics. So they're gonna have to
Not without Bullseye and Elektra, and they play. And
Well, bring-
there's no point in playing that one
Bring
out.
back Elodie Young as Elektra because I thought she was great.
Yes,
All right, and then bring back Rosario Dawson as Night Nurse.
and that dude that played Bullseye, I thought he was good too. But just to touch back on DC for a sec, there's an interesting DC franchisable character that's dropping very soon, and that's Sandman. And this is going to be a Netflix offering, and I, for one, am cautiously optimistic for it. Now, I know that Sandman has nothing to do with the normal DC universe, and we're going down a gaming, rabbit hole. But my God, it looked really, really good. Whether you're a fan of Sandman or not, trust me, if you weren't reading Sandman in the mid to late 80s, you may want to go check it out after watching the show. That was actually some real good stuff, right up there with what Alan Moore was doing with Swamp Thing around the same time. I know TW is going to be interested in it. Are you guys going to be watching Sandman when it drops?
Well, my question is this: should I go to the library and pick up the books and read it first, or should I watch the show and then read it?
I'm just
Sandman,
gonna watch the show and
TW
go for what it is.
thoughts?
I mean, I would probably read it first, but that's just me. But I mean, it's dropping like in a week, so you gotta hurry. So
Jim,
Yeah,
the question
well, that
is,
ain't gonna happen.
do you want to watch it and form a unbiased opinion based on what's presented to you, or do you want to read something and have preconceptions of what it's supposed to be, and then be either severely disappointed because, like most television and movie adaptations,
Right.
it doesn't align with what you just read, or you're go, oh my God, this is great. It's just as good as the original. Or, oh my God, it's even better. And everybody looks at you, go, what are you talking about? You're weird.
Well, the interesting thing is, unlike most comic book creators that have some of their stories adapted, Neil Gaiman had a big hand in the production of this this series.
yeah, but he also did an American Gods too, and that
I didn't watch that one. Was it bad?
Be like me, Jim.
It wasn't great.
Go in without any preconceived
That's what I'm gonna
knowledge.
do.
Just watch it for what it is.
Yeah,
and
I would say.
And then when any of them give us chat, they all hate on it, and we enjoy it for some reason, and we just we go, they're all, what do you think? It's nothing like the books. Yeah, I didn't read the books. I'm taking it for what it is.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm intrigued by the cast too, because I think Boyd Holbrook is a better actor than he gets credit for.
Yeah,
is he Corinthian?
Yeah, and I'm really happy to see Gwendolyn Christie back in another series as Lucifer.
Yeah,
right.
Because she's a great actress, and I think it's tough when you're a tall woman actress like that, and I think it's hard to get cast in a lot of stuff.
Titus, hope that you're doing well, man.
The nice thing is that then Digger Jim, if you like the show, you can go back and read it.
I mean,
go back and read that big compendium.
And if you don't like the show, you can sit there. Well, maybe I'm not going to waste the time. I got other things to do. You know?
I mean, or you could just be a grown up and form two separate opinions of two separate products.
I might do that.
And after that, we have She-Hulk finally showing up.
Because Taylor, the fan bases have shown their ability to separate the comics from movies and TV shows on a regular and consistent basis, right?
Did I mention I have a review of Paper Girl Season 1 dropping soon?
I got to watch that because I love the series, but does it hold up, Taylor?
The review's dropping soon, Gary, you son of a bitch.
Those spoilers.
You sons of bitches.
Gary, you know as it is.
Gary, here's the thing.
Together, unless you're talking.
I got a secret sneak release, and I'll tell you what Taylor says.
Right. He's been blacklisted.
Kyle, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I believe it's August 6th, maybe. I'm sure it's dropping in the next few days for sure. Yeah. And I don't know when She-Hulk's dropping. Gary, do you know when She-Hulk is dropping?
I did, and I can't remember now, but it's on my must-watch, even though I can't tell you.
I thought it was the 21st, but I could be wrong.
Oh, so we're still a little while away from it yet. Okay.
My brother says I can't handle Sandman.
August 18th.
August 17th.
17. Okay, well, all right. I just saw 18th. So
it'll be on when all of a sudden Instagram's filled with 8 billion review shows.
There's some brotherly love right there, John.
Wow, shots fired at the hour mark.
Oh,
wow.
Well, if you guys really want to tackle a light, easy read, try Alan Moore's From Hell.
I'm going to stick to DC versus vampires.
That whole Jack the Ripper thing that he conjured up there, man. That was again.
It's fascinating, but it's intense.
Oh, it's out there. It's out there, but it's You're. I would say the perfect word to describe From Hell. Which, by the way, Johnny Depp starred in the film version of that is
garbage compared to this.
Fascinating. Yeah, it was all right, but when you read From Hell, you're like, to get rid of this VHS. Yeah. And my LCS owner guys is saying, don't be bashing Paper Girls now. The book was great. While the show deviates, they did a great casting job on the girls.
I didn't say I was going to bash it. I said my review's coming out soon.
That's right.
You know what I read that I think you would like? Because I think it's your kind of odd. Did you ever read Black Hole by Charles Burns?
I read the first couple issues of it.
It's a weird book.
It's a trippy, and it's gorgeous and weird, and yeah, I own the first issue. I just need to get the rest.
I just bought the big trade and read it, and it was
nice.
It's its own thing.
Oh yeah, I liked what it read of it. I need to read the rest of it.
Have you read comics about gladiators?
No. 300. In fact, I did.
Yeah, the art in that book's gorgeous too. For a dark book like that, with sex and drugs and
rock and roll,
mutations, and all sorts of shit.
Yeah.
Flash 9 will be the last season. Yeah, I thought I heard
there's
that as
a
well.
dead horse that could have.
I thought Flash season 5 was the last season.
Yeah, that's it's a good Canadian show though. I got to be.
And
honest.
that was one season too many.
Is Stargirl
Gary,
back?
Gary, what's coming up on
Season
the Gary
3.
V Casual Comic Guy YouTube channel?
Well, we have Lady Fantastic on In the Hot Seat with the Usual Suspects tomorrow. So looking forward to talking to Caroline some more. And then next Tuesday on the 1011, none other than Mr. Taylor Winder below us.
Oh, you gotta pick out. How many books do I need, Gary? 10, 11,
12.
10 favorites, and 11th with an
1,
extended
2, 3, 4,
story.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So
10,
12
11, 12.
Okay, what's the 12th one supposed to be?
A spec pick out of your collection.
Oh.
Something you think's going to pop. And then we have Lorenzo on In the Hot Seat next week on the 11th from Alternative City Comics.
Ah.
And he's also going to be on the 1011. We also have Eddie from the Batcave coming on the week after that. We have Remy Q on the 1011 on the 16th. We got a full slate coming up. We got Paul, Sector 2815 coming up on the 1011.
Great
We have
guy.
Chi Comic Girl, DC Comic Queen. We have a lot of live shows coming up on my channel.
Does she identify as Chi or Chai? Or
I don't
Shy
know what
for
it is. I haven't talked to her
Chicago?
yet.
It's short for Chicago.
I know it's
Yeah.
short for Chicago, but did you
Should
call
be
it Chai or Chi?
Shit.
Shy comic girl.
I'm sure she'll
say
correct me
shy.
when I talk
Isn't
to her.
it? It's shy Chi, right?
It definitely ain't Chi.
Let's ask Chip. Somebody get the Chip phone.
Right?
It's
We
not.
should all have a
Comic
red
Girl.
chip phone like the 66 bat phone.
It's not Chicago.
TW, what do you got coming up?
Yeah,
Starting with tonight.
Cranky comic book review at 8:30 Central tonight, so in about an hour and a half. Tomorrow at 8:30 Central Time, I've got Ruben from IRF Authentics will be on, and we'll be talking about his first exclusive cover that he dropped. So that should be fun. And he's got mystery boxes coming out and everything else. So that should be fun. He's a good guy to talk to. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, Paper Girls review sometime.
Is it Chip or Ship?
Yes.
Jim, what's coming up on the Digger
GIF
Jim
or GIF?
YouTube channel?
I have unboxing video that's going to come out. I have
Caleb
I'm doing my next round of shout outs. So I have to film that this weekend and set it up and shoot it out. Every week, I'm going to try to help do the same thing Gary's doing. Just pick different people that I think, Chop needs a hit. I mean, every week.
Hit a what?
So, a bump in subs.
Like, he needs a hit?
bump.
Like
Actually, I looked and he's over
Give him
300 now.
40,000?
Because he was right there at like 295, and I was like, "Oh man, how is he not over 300?" And when I looked a little while ago, he was over 300. So, still, we're gonna.
So you're
shout
saying
him
you
out
did
probably
that?
still. No,
That's
not
mighty big
yet.
of you,
That
Jim.
was my plan for
Oh.
this weekend. Damn it! Drop down, Chop, so I can put you in there.
Yep.
And Rob, let's talk about the
Thursday.
flagship.
Yeah, Thursday. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
I'll be dropping a video. I always do. Mondays and Thursdays, boxing and unboxing. This Thursday is a box from T. Ravis as I continue to raid his half off sales that he does and managed to find a couple slabs for dirt cheap of the franchise, no less. And then Saturday, of course, is the big premiere of season 3 of Chris and my show, now known as Only Slabs. That's right. Sexy slabbing comic book action
That's
continues.
it. I got this. This is all I got.
Well, you don't have
That's right.
you don't even have a new tagline.
No, it's the same tagline,
Yeah,
same picture,
two guys,
same
one
same picture
show.
of the spider people making out, except that now she says, "Oh, he's a 9/8." Anyways, yeah, no, it's
Or
the
he's
same
got
show.
9/8.
It's two guys, one show, same show, new name, new merch. Yeah, that's all the taglines of that. But we'll have Ilson on. He'll come on and he'll do his thing. We are looking for somebody for September 3rd. If you know somebody or are interested, let me know. Otherwise, we're booking out in October. A lot of great guests lined up, and then Monday will be another new comic book day.
And
or not new comic
congratulations.
book day. Monday will be mail call. That's what it is.
Mail
I don't do
call.
new comic book day on my channel.
And
Monday mail call.
If everyone wants to find someone to shout out, may I suggest brother Jean Malo. He just actually got his first slab into his collection, courtesy of this fine gentleman right here. And it's actually a real cool video. Watch the whole thing entirely. He talks about everything that he enjoys about
a
the
nice
show.
signature series slab too.
Yes, and
he kept
cool
telling me
dude.
how he wanted to get himself a signed book. He kept hoping for a signed book, and then when he said he didn't have a slab either, I was like, "Well, geez,
two birds,
that's just I can hook a brother up."
But yeah,
Third
everyone,
slab.
please consider
It's his
following
first
brother
signed
Jean
slab.
and brother John while we're at it too. They
Yeah.
both could use a little bit of
slab.
third slab. Okay,
Brother
first
John
signature
gets
series.
the.
Oh, John's a good dude.
Now,
But
third full slab or cameo slab?
No.
His first full appearance. The other two were cameos.
But yeah,
But they were released in different orders.
Really correct.
So who really knows? We'll have to debate it later.
And myself, I'll be dropping a Walmart video tomorrow. Spoiler, there is a big, like $80 book that's found in amongst it. Check it out when you have a chance. Yeah, I hit the horns and everything, a la DJ Links. So yeah, I'll be. I'm looking forward to dropping that video. And Saturday, you'll catch me on Rob's channel. Sunday, I'll be dropping Two Cool Guys, and I'll be on Mark's channel. And at some point in the very near future, I will be on his channel, helping out the way that I can. And when I get an invitation for their channels, I'll be on that one too. Everyone, thanks
Chris,
for
like me, is a vagabond.
Yes, everyone, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us on New Comic Book Day. I appreciate it. Check out DC versus Vampires, but my God, pick up that Mary Shazam cover or Mary Marvel Shazam cover by Josh Middleton.
Amazing read.
And spec out all you want on Edge of Spider-Verse. Grab issue 2. It's going to be the big one. And it's the return of Josh Middleton. Today's a good day. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for spending a little bit of time with us, and take care.